Hi everyone and welcome back to my channels, and today I'm going to show you first. This is the picture of my figures that I unboxed last year, and this is the figures currently situation. Yep, it happened last week, right after I cleaning my room, everything. And suddenly I saw my display cabinet, my desktop, and my RAM is suddenly like bent downwards like this. It should be like this, straight like this, then it's suddenly like this. And I open my desktop cabinet, suddenly it's like this, and I just put in my hand and it snapped off like that. So I don't know this kind of issue can be fixed or not. I trying to call to ask my local group figure community. They say it can't be fixed. I trying to ask my seller that sell this figure. Also, he say it can't be fixed because it already snapped the pack. Because I'm thinking this is kind of issue that currently having after the pandemic, the QC issue have been sky high. I heard some of my friends, they buy figures having a lot of issue, and I was not want to not be an escape from that. And to be honest, I was like 50-50 during I buy these figures. Mainly if I saw this kind of issue, if some say that figure is bootleg, then I can say that there's highly chance that this kind of figure that have only one leg on the pack, like 45 degrees like this, can be broke down, because we already know how the bootleg quality is. And I also experienced that, like last time I buy a lot of bootleg figures, like Asuna Goods, my company. There's also like one side 45 degrees like that, and then a few months later, then yeah, it breaks down. Is can be avoided because it is a bootleg, but this is original. In fact, this is my first ever authentic figures that I buy, because this doesn't have any bootleg, and my seller convinced me to buy authentic figures. And right now I move away from any kind of bootleg. I buy bootleg only for educate to viewer to not get any kind of trick by seller or everything. This is only my only point that I going to buy bootleg, not that I like right now, because I'm starting to get involved in original version. But this is a letdown for me, because my first ever original figures that suddenly broke it like this, and I was very disappointed. At the same time, I can't be very much that kind of sad, because for you recently just starting their flagship lineup, like this one. Because like I said, Furio FNext is a new lineup for them. Before this, as we know, they make the price figure lineup. Right now they decide to bump up their scale of selling figures with on scale PVC figure. But I didn't know why they not thinking before they decide to do this. I know that by the photography photos, like at the back here, it looks nice. It looks very like very cinematic view of the figures. But At the same time, it's kind of not secure the reliability of the figure. I know the RAM this kind of RAM is very light. I don't think this is 17, it's kind of 18 because it's small, but it's not heavy. I think that's why they decide not to give any kind of knee support, because if you put in like this, there's nothing knee support that have here. You should be have one over here, although if it not stretching the rock, but I guess that will prolong the life of this figure, because funny is RAM doesn't have that, but after a few months I decide to buy RAM, this one. It have knee support right here, although that knee support is not properly aligned. I trying to moving the knee support every kind of position, and it end up not properly aligned with the figure. But at least it does have a knee support to make sure that this on her leg, to make her leg less stress. Like I said before, although this figure is very light, but it should be have at least one knee support for RAM. Instead they give a transparent support for ribbon for her, this one, the chain ribbon. It have three pole, but surprisingly they decide not to give any kind of knee support for RAM. That's why it can be snapped off. Plus it not use a metal. If metal, I think this kind of issue very slightly to happen, because it use the same kind of material for this rock, and they just put it like a square shape to connect to the figure. But it surprisingly that not paid off for you. I try to ask for them that, yeah, if you guys can tell me if this kind of issue can be fixed with super glue, let me know, because I think this cannot be happening, because you already snap, and from you can see the rock just snap off. And yeah, I don't think this kind of issue can be fixed it. But surprisingly, it's not me. Before I try to post this video, I trying to see if on my figure collection or Reddit, if they have this kind of similar issue, and one of buyer also having this kind of issue where he just back from work, and then the figure is already snapped. I probably guess it's also the same issue with me. But yeah, I didn't know if I have confidence at all to buy any kind of Furyu figures after this. Probably if I decide to buy figures after this, I have less confidence to buy figures that have only one leg. Previously I buy Ranko Kanzaki that I already reviewed it. You can click on the link above. It's also have only one leg support on the pack, but at least that one is, I think I more confidence because it made by Max Factory, and also it have a metal pack that is more secure compared to plastic, because plastic is most of the time is standard for price figures. If PVC, they really need to get a metal pack, or if they kind of lazy, they just can go to road Kotobukiya decide not to have detachable. They just screw the figures right off. You buy the figures like my Musashi, it will not having any issue at all because it's already screwed everything tight. But the disadvantage is we cannot probably move to others kind of base or everything that is suitable with the pack. I don't know, but yeah, like I said, I have less confidence right now, especially Fuyu or any kind of figures that is have one leg, unless they decide to give what RAM is, the knee support, then I probably going to. But at that kind of situation, I still 50-50. Yeah, you guys can share what kind of figures that you have issue at the comments below. I just sharing this because I want to share with you guys to be careful right now, because during the pandemic everything is shut down and the company is getting low on budget and everything, but they still need to run the business. And by the run this business is lower the budget. That is also include the QC, and this will happen. But I think this will happen on Fuyu side only because they just start the FNEX series. I don't think this will happen to Alter, Amakuni, Quest Q, Good Smile Company, because they already established to make PVC figures. They already know what makes the figure reliable, not having any kind of bigger issue. Although there will be one of 10 or one of 100 that may have issue with this kind of situation, but the thing is they will helping you, they will assist the issue, everything, to make sure that the problem will be solved. But I don't think Fuyu will take responsibility for this, because there is no way I can contact the customer support for this. And yeah, just be careful guys if you decide to buy. My recommended is, if this kind of figures that have one leg everything, for me just find the company that very established, like Good Smile and everything. And also if the company is still not established, I decide just wait for it release and then watch for review on YouTube or My Figure Collection or Reddit, to make sure your money that you invest in the figures that you buy is worth. Not like this, because this figure is already cost me around 600 ringgit, that equivalent to $150. At that time the Japanese yen is around 16,000 yen, like that. Although people say that is quite affordable for price for scale figure, but having this kind of issue and you cannot be fixed, I don't think this is worth it. If issue this will happen during 3 years to 4 years, then I think yeah, I can accept it. But this figure less than 2 years, probably 1 year, and then it snap off like this, I don't know if the figure quality is very that good. So yeah, I just want to say, tell me what kind of issue. I want to hear what kind of issue lately that happened to you guys, cause my friend also going do the figures, everything. They also have tell their story of lately QC issue a lot on figures, anime figures. So I want to know about you guys, how your figure collection is, anything is in good shape, everything doesn't have any kind of issue, everything. So let me know down in the comments below. So yeah guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. haven't yet, like the video if you're interested. Keep stay on watching my video. I upcoming for new content. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video. Ciao.